Attention coaches and consultants. The 5 pitfalls you must avoid at all costs if you ever want to scale your coaching business to 6 or multiple 6 figures, and 97% of coaches make these mistakes and don't even know it. Hi everyone, it's great to be speaking with you today. This training is for coaches who have experienced some success but feel frustrated making progress. If that's you, you are in the right place. So if you are struggling with how difficult you're finding it to grow and scale your business, not having the right systems to make your processes more streamlined, spending time on wrong or trivial things, and not making more money or helping more people, then you are in the right place. Because the thing is, right, we get into coaching to help transform the lives of 2 people, ourselves and our client. But too often, coaches set their business up in such a way that means they have to channel so much time and energy into acquiring their clients, retaining their clients, helping their clients, that they find themselves with a hugely skewed work-life balance. They're burning the midnight oil trying different marketing techniques, worrying about pricing structures and how to deliver the promised outcomes, and how to use that to grow and scale their business. The struggle is a direct result of falling into one or all 5 pitfalls I'll discuss with you today. Now, before we get into that, let me introduce myself. I'm Mitch Russo, and I can categorically say few people have worked at the level I have in the world of coaching and business, and fewer have had a business partner like I did. But don't worry, as I'll go into very shortly, I started out just like you, and that's why I want to help you today. Right now, standing in front of you today, I'm a $1 million coach and entrepreneur. I have built, scaled, and sold my own 8-figure software company. I have advised VC firms on fixing broken companies. I was the CEO advisor to several different companies and participated in many different business types, solving many diverse types of problems in sales organizations, marketing, technology, systems, and HR. I run a high-ticket mastery division to help companies with certification programs. I help CEOs and entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. And I've worked with guys like Kevin Harrington of Shark Tank, Chet Holmes, a legendary marketing and business coach, Tony Robbins, the top life and business strategist. It's Tony and Chet with whom I went into partnership for 5 years. I partnered with them as president of Business Breakthroughs International. I started at the bottom part-time, helping recruit salespeople for Chet. As a part of that assignment, I built a recruiting division for him and tripled his sales force. I used his basic tools and systematized them using policies and procedures along with my innovative software processes to improve results. I built that into a $1 million division in the first year. Later, I discovered how to leverage our client relationships by getting deeper into their business. I created a new client services division that increased repeat sales by 700%. We also mastered the art of radio marketing and selling. We drove 3,000 leads a week from radio with a conversion rate up to 19%. Through our partnership, we took company revenue from $3 million to $25 million in just about 4 years. All this was from a spare bedroom I converted into a home office. After Chet passed, I decided to move on after a wildly successful 5 years. Being around such powerful business and coaching minds was truly life-changing. It gave me an unusual arsenal of tools that few will ever get access to. But because you're on this training, one of those could be you. I went on to write an Amazon #1 bestseller, The Invisible Organization, a detailed blueprint explaining step-by-step how to transform a traditional physical infrastructure into a virtual powerhouse and marketing superpower of a company. Since then, I've been involved in several exciting projects, including, like I said, a partnership with Shark Tank's Kevin Harrington. As you can see, not only do I have vast experience in coaching, but the experience in building successful businesses to match. This is where I want to help you today. But let me make this clear. I didn't wake up one day with Tony Robbins as my mentor and business partner. I was just like you at one stage. Back in 1999, it felt like I'd reached the ceiling in my own coaching business. Nobody had what I needed to take my success to the next level to enable me to more effectively coach clients, raise my prices and my authority, grow and scale my business, provide the best client experience, and become the go-to in my industry. Now, I told you about my journey, so you understand when I talk you through the 5 pitfalls, you know they're coming from a place of not just coaching experience, but business experience. I've seen coaches fall into these easily avoidable pitfalls over and over again throughout the years. And now I'm on a mission to try and stop it from happening to you. So without further ado, let's get into them. The 5 pitfalls are not having a coaching blueprint and not tracking goals and using accountability, not knowing how to get powerful testimonials, not knowing how to determine your fees, not nailing your niche or audience clarity, not knowing how to create clients for life, and why this is costing you big time. Pitfall number 1, not having a coaching blueprint and not tracking goals using accountability. If someone put a microphone to you right this second and said, "What's your blueprint for helping to change the lives of your clients?" Would you be able to provide one? Or are you currently operating on a case-by-case basis and effectively reacting to the situation in front of you as opposed to proactively preempting them? Tuning into your intuition is never a bad thing, and it's necessary for you to achieve results for your clients. However, to be truly able to scale your business, you need a blueprint to operate within. A blueprint of your process is essential to refining and perfecting your work and growing and scaling your business. Because once you have a blueprint, you have something to show your clients that works, and you'll be able to track results, build credibility, and accountability. That's how you prove your worth to your clients and to new ones. And that's how you begin to scale to new heights as a coach and entrepreneur and develop bulletproof confidence. Pitfall number 2, not knowing how to get powerful testimonials. Is getting testimonials your first thought or an afterthought? For many, it's the latter. And that means there's no deliberate process to guarantee testimonials are so good and so powerful that they themselves do all the selling for you. Because what most coaches don't realize is testimonials are the core of how new clients are found and onboarded. They're one of the most powerful tools you can leverage as a coach. Doing this one thing in my business means that at any given time, anyone can search for me and find testimonials like these. This is from Dr. Seda DeSoleil. He saw a huge vision for me and it changed my life. Mitch is amazing. My business was going quite well and I was comfortable where I was, but I wanted to go much further. Mitch was brilliant at showing me where I could maximize what I had and then take it further, much further, which we did together. He saw a huge vision for me and it changed my life. If you have a business and you want to grow it and integrate it into your life, work with Mitch. Here's another testimonial from my friend Jason Duncan.
Hey there, I'm the real Jason Duncan, and I want to talk about Mitch Russo. Mitch Russo was introduced to me through some mutual contacts that we had, and I didn't really know much about Mitch. I had heard a few nice things about him, and I ended up having a phone call with him while I was sitting on the beach down in Florida one day, and had a great phone call, learned a little bit about each other. And then it was only a week or so later as I started doing my research after I talked, I was like, wow, this dude is awesome. He's got a pretty good pedigree. And so I reached back out to him and I said, hey, I really want to talk about what you do to help people like me. You know, I'm an entrepreneur, been very successful, built multi-million-dollar businesses, been in Inc. magazine, Entrepreneur magazine, but I want to go to that next thing because I teach people how to exit without exiting, which is what I did in my big multi-million-dollar business. I still maintain ownership, but I learned how to exit it. And so I asked Mitch, I said, would you work with me on how to get the content that I've got in my brain to teach other people how to get this out into the world? And so I hired Mitch as a coach and worked with him for, I guess it was about, I don't remember how many sessions, 6 or 8 months worth of just meeting and going through ideations and strategy. And I'm telling you, it changed my life. I was able to start a podcast I've been wanting to do for a long time, and he finally helped give me the direction to get that podcast off the ground. I wanted to start an online university to teach the concepts about how to exit without exiting, how to start companies, how to build successful companies. I got that off the ground with Results University. And then I guess probably the coolest thing too is that I had a coaching company, consulting company called Results Through Integrity, and he helped me kind of structure that where I developed an exit accelerator group coaching cohort model, where now I coach entrepreneurs 12 at a time, me live with them for 12 weeks on how to exit their business without exiting. Mitch has been fantastic. He's helped me get my mastermind set up, which is coming up soon. I'll be launching that. Mitch is a good dude. He knows what he's talking about. He knows how to get into your brain and understand what you're trying to accomplish so that you can accomplish it faster with more efficiency and actually be successful at it. And he's just a good guy. I enjoy talking with him. He doesn't BS you. He doesn't pull his punches. If he tells you that's a dumb idea, it's a dumb idea. So I've really loved Mitch, loved working with him. Highly recommend him. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a leader, you're trying to get to that next level, Mitch Russo is your guy.
And yet one more from Dr. Michael Cotton.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Cotton, and I'm the founder of Source Code Meditation, which is it's a revolutionary brain-first meditation technique. I first encountered Mitch Russo at one of my workshops. I found out there who he was, that he was a high-level business strategist, and following the workshop, I wanted to pick his brain. We had a conversation about the need to just impact a lot more people with the work that I was doing. We had a follow-up meeting. I met with Mitch after the workshop, and I was just really taken by not only his high-level strategic business knowledge, but his warmth and just genuine way of relating to me and relating to people in general. He just impressed me as a person, and I hired him. And I can tell you now, several months into working with Mitch, that was a fantastic decision. My experience has been nothing short of awesome. Mitch has a very clear communication style, communicates business strategy in very precise step-by-step fashion. I followed the steps and they work, and they are still working. My business is growing. Many around me in this same market space are contracting, and I'm growing. Here's another interesting thing that I found that I was not expecting, that not only was working with Mitch awesome with these step-by-step strategies that led to a lot of business just growth, but working with someone on that level, the connections Mitch has, the things he knows, the channels that he makes you aware of. There were these, and this just really fascinated me. There were a number of just single tips, just one thing he would tell me. And that one thing was worth more than the entire investment that I paid him to go through the whole process. So it would be these single things: do this, or go here, or connect with this person. And that one tip was worth more than the entire program. And I had a number of those things. And so it operated on a lot of different levels, but the bottom line is it led to a lot more success and a lot more growth in my business. So lastly, I would like to say, and this may not be important to everyone, but it was important to me. I liked Mitch. I liked Mitch as a person, and I had the deep knowledge that Mitch was in this for much more than just making money or a job. It was much more than a job. I felt like he genuinely cared about me. He cared deeply about my success, and he cared about my business. And he did a number of things, a number of very generous things that went way outside of the parameters of what I expected a coach or consultant or business strategy to do. So the bottom line to this is that if you want to scale your business or you just want to make it more profitable, I highly recommend Mitch Russo.
Pitfall number 3, not knowing how to determine your fees. For lots of coaches, setting fees feels like a complete stab in the dark. You think to yourself, well, this coach is charging this, but I'm not as established as them. But then that coach is charging this, and I know I'm better than them. So you wind up picking a bit of a random figure and hoping for the best. And between you and me, that figure is almost always undervaluing yourself and therefore losing you the kind of client you wish to attract. To truly know what your transformation or coaching results are worth, you have to purposely determine the value of your work and dial into the high-paying fee audience and who are most likely to refer you. Narrow your specialization and value it based on outcome. Stop billing it by the hour. Pitfall number 4, not nailing your niche or audience clarity. When you first start out as a coach, the mentality is simple. I'll take any client as long as they're willing to pay. Hey, look, I've been there. You've been there. The problem is, once a lot of coaches start becoming a little more established, they don't shake this strategy. It actually becomes harmful to their reputation. By not having a clear target audience that's completely dialed into your expertise, and thus you can help them and get those testimonials, which will sell your business for itself, you're diluting your message and your authority. Pitfall number 5, not knowing how to create clients for life and why this is costing you big time. A sign of a great coach is the longevity of their clients. Clients for life refers to keeping clients longer for repeated engagements and having the ability as a coach to evolve them and wow them past their expectations. So how is this achieved? Having the knowledge of precisely what the transformation is from the services you provide. And that is super important, knowing exactly what their next service will be from you so you can continue to keep them as clients. It's a common misconception that the sooner you can get a client out the door and solve all of their problems, the better coach you are. This is simply not true. And again, it's that mentality that harms your reputation and your business's ability to grow and be sustainably successful. By creating longevity, you create credibility. Those clients who you built and trust rapport with, plus delivered on your promises, will share with their circles how much they've gained working with you. This is how to evolve a single engagement into a series of services and engagements, each delivering a higher value at a higher fee structure. Plus, it can go even deeper. You can share your network with clients and through non-competitive services, earn affiliate commissions, allowing you to generate a side passive income to help you further grow your business. And if we connect on a call, I'll even go deeper into some of the systems we put in place to create long-term stability and reliability when it comes to coaching clients. So to recap, what we've just learned is the 5 pitfalls are not having a coaching blueprint and not tracking goals using accountability, not knowing how to get powerful testimonials, not knowing how to determine your fees, not nailing your niche or audience clarity, not knowing how to create clients for life, and this is costing you big time. Now you know the pitfalls. The number one question you have is, I know I'm guilty of some of them, maybe even all of them, but where do I start with fixing them? And remember, as I mentioned a few slides ago when we will meet, I'm going to dig down on the systems that will make this work for you. Realistically, you have the easy way and the hard way. The hard way is figuring it out yourself through time-consuming, costly trial and error. And that does come with a disclaimer that you might not ever figure it out. This stuff isn't readily available from a quick Google search. Remember, it's taken me 3 decades working with some of the most genius businesses and coaching minds on the planet to work this out. And this brings me to the easy way. Schedule a free call with me to get my personalized expertise and advice. I am opening up my time and energy to select a few coaches who are ready and willing to put in the work to take their business and results to the next level and fast. If you want to move away from using inefficient systems like a hodgepodge of notepads, spreadsheets, email, PayPal, calendaring, and more, low-paying, difficult to work with clients who zap all your time and energy and give nothing back to your business, struggling to scale your success, income, and credibility as a coach within your industry, and towards an all-in-one blueprint that systemizes and effortlessly scales every part of your business to work as a well-oiled revenue and credibility machine. High-paying, incredibly grateful, motivated clients who remain in your business and become mini marketing machines and examples for you. Having the ability to grow your business, credibility, and revenue at any moment without sacrificing your entire life. You need to schedule one of these calls. Just look at what breathtaking results are possible.
Hi, I'm Janet Hogan, founder of The Fifth Door, and I'd like to say a few words about Mitch Russo. I approached Mitch out of the blue as someone with a program that I very much believed in, and I wanted to know what the next step was for me. I was successfully coaching people on a one-on-one basis and sharing it with groups, but I wasn't clear on my next best step. If you have an idea of a bigger version of yourself and you're just not sure how to put it out there, whether it's you've got a program that you want to scale or you want to make more impact in the marketplace, not only will Mitch help identify where you need to go, but he'll also show you the way in a way that's very thorough and accountable.
And this one from Tony Robbins directly to me. Extraordinary job, extremely well done. You demonstrated the power of really listening to the customer without judgment, and they often solve their own problem. You owning it. It would be great if you would consider training others on the team with your skill. It's a privilege to have you as a partner. Directly coming to me from Tony Robbins. This is from Jay Abraham, the legendary Jay. How ingenious CEOs are creating thriving companies. Mitch Russo provides a rather refreshing new slant on growing a business to double, redouble, maybe even double again and again without heavy fixed investments in people, equipment, and cost. He has blueprinted an exceptionally impressive process many people can use to propel rapid growth. The number of these calls are limited. I don't often open up my calendar unless it's for my existing high-paying clients and businesses. When I do, I never do it for free. So I've had to limit the amount of slots I can offer to protect my own time, which I'm sure you can appreciate. That does mean, though, if you want to jump on a personalized call where I can give you some personalized advice on how to grow and scale your coaching business, you need to act now. Do not delay. This is 100% for you if you are an existing coach with a handful or more of clients. You're ready and willing to invest in your own personal and business growth. You want to become a six-figure coach and a business owner. You wholeheartedly believe you have what it takes. If you tick those boxes, then click the box below and get your call scheduled now. Thank you for your time today. I truly hope I get to speak with you one-on-one on how to grow and scale your coaching business very soon.
Hi, I'm Libby Gill, leadership expert, executive coach, and author of 5, soon-to-be 6 books, as well as an international speaker. I've spoken on 3 continents and 37 states at this point, and still counting. I've had a really good business, but I got to a point where I thought, there's more I can do. There's more value I can offer to my clients and more ways I can deliver what I do, as well as, frankly, to make more income. I just didn't really know how to do it. And then I met Mitch Russo, who became my coach, and he took my vision to an even higher level than I had imagined. And I'm a pretty big thinker, but he saw things for me that I would never have even attempted or thought about. And better than that, even, he gave me the tools to achieve it. He helped me change my business model, my pricing structure, the way I deliver my services to people, and I'm on track next year, 2020, to double my income. So thank you, Mitch.